is no good. What are these pages? Testing. All right. Where are... I really don't like the new YouTube Studio beta. It's been going on for several months and it's just hasn't really changed that much. But let's see here. But we got, let's see, Off-Road Outlaws. Noah Marintez, Nick Traxler, Ugandan Knuckles, JD Arbuckle, and William Davis. Welcome aboard, guys. Finally, we've got sound. People are probably going to be like, Brad. And then something along the lines of, you don't have any sound. And then I would have been like, I know, because I'm all tabbed out of the game. I see. Okay, knock on wood here. I always say I'm not going to do a really long live stream. And then what ends up happening, I end up doing a long live stream. A little out of it, like a lot of you were probably like, where did Brad go this weekend? I had like the worst headaches like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I don't know why does my voice sound hoarse to you guys? I feel like I've been like screaming all day and I really haven't. So I don't know if I'm like coming down with something or what's going on. But I'm telling you, I had like the worst headaches. My sleep schedule was like all messed up. And so I was just like I was a basket case like all weekend long. And so I just didn't end up live streaming. John Pepper and Robert Landwehr, welcome. Why so early? Because I wanted to get it done earlier in case I wanted to go to bed early tonight. And plus, I kind of want to spend some time later tonight playing Star Citizen. Because there was an update yesterday, and I don't think I got to play any yesterday. I might have played for a few minutes. No, actually, I don't think I played at all yesterday. So we're going to get started off seeding. And let's see, how much do I have? We do have some soybeans we could sell over here at Cooper Farms. And our canola prices are going up, but we don't have any. Well, I take that back. We do have some, but not really enough for it to make a huge difference. Come on now. So hopefully you guys have been hanging in there, doing all right. I can't hear anything because the sound, it's too much. Alright, so I'm going to hire the worker here. And basically, you know, again, I'm just wanting to get things started. Who's that? Is that a new subscriber? Oh, it's a new follower on Twitch. Jenks393, thank you for following. Don't know why I'm getting a Twitch follower, but not going to complain. Farming, racing more. Hello. Nick Traxler says I'm good. That's good because I'd feel bad if you said you were bad. It is September. A lot of people are going back to school or have started back to school. Pretty much everybody's back to school. I'm trying to get like a different, I can't remember exactly how this one lines up to fill. I think I have to back it straight. Wait, do I have to open it? Might have to back it straight up to this thing. Why do I have another follower on Twitch? Am I streaming on Twitch or something? Pretty sure I'm not. That would be freaking hilarious if, like, all of a sudden, I've like, for months I've been streaming on Twitch and didn't know it. I'm pretty sure I'm not. But I'm gonna check because I'm like freaked out now. Let's see. Here we go. Twitch. I'm gonna die for actually streaming. No, it says I'm offline. Good, because I didn't want to die. I never want to die. So as you guys might notice, it's actually raining in the game. That doesn't happen that often. Get started here. I'm just going to hire the work. Okay. And I need to find my. Is that the 8R there? I don't think that's the. Yeah. Oh, is this the 8R? Yes. So we're going to grab him, we're going to hook him up to the Amazon, and we will start seeding field 98, I think. But not after we fill it up. And to be honest, I might even need to do the repair. Oh gosh, on this. Kevin! Twitch says last live 9 months ago. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's been a while. Okay, so we've got canola, this one, that is what we want. And okay, we got canola in this guy too. I wasn't sure. I was kind of freaking out there for a second. He might have been set up for soybeans. But he is canola. What else have I did? What else did I do this weekend besides like try to sleep? Mainly played Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. Really enjoying that game. It's kind of like a space shooter kind of trading story game. It's pretty fun though. It's like $30 on Epic Games, and I really like it. I think it's very enjoyable. All right, so we got those guys going. Next, we are going to have to we got to start going and picking up bales. Excuse me. And we kind of just need to drive around. Oh, I should really try to tackle that back there, but it's not really been too big of a problem, I don't guess. Whoa, that rain. Yes, we're actually getting rain. Who'd have thunk? There's a 6-meter seeder that allows you to attach more seeders to both sides. Jeez. It doesn't sound very realistic, but maybe it is. I don't know. So since we've got our seeders working, I'm just going to work to clear this field so that we can get our cultivator working. And I'm not actually sure if I have a worthy tracker to pull that cultivator, to be honest. I might need to upgrade to a new tractor or something. It seems louder than the older games. It's pretty much the same. It might sound loud just because of the stream and the way I have the sound set, but it is pretty loud. Oh no, we're good. We're good. William Davis, hello! It's totally realistic. People do in real life. They attach 30-meter, 6-meter seeder. You know how wide, that's like 18 feet. You could probably get like 3 of those wide before it becomes too ridiculous. Yeah, it's the same same volume in first person, but if you're in the cab, it's not really so bad. Now I can't see where the other bales are. No, I can't. I'm just kidding. Is there a bale behind this? What the fart? What the heck? That's weird. Okay. Do you ever like to use really small equipment? It entirely depends on the map and how the game starts you out. One of the things that I really liked with Farming Simulator 2013 was the fact that it started you out with like really bad equipment, and it started you out with so little money that you really had to do a few harvests with the cheap equipment, you know, before you could start to, you know, get enough money to get some of the bigger stuff. And I wish that Giants would kind of do that and start out with, you know, get some equipment from like maybe the late 80s and early 90s just to get you started out. And then, you know, allow you to upgrade as you go. But unfortunately, it'll probably never happen again. But yeah, I mean, I would like to use smaller equipment. I just don't, you know, haven't really had the opportunity to. Because there's not that much small equipment in the game. Helper H is blocked by an object. Well, what the H? Look how many monies I have, guys. We've got like 4,182,000. Got a lot of monies. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy's stuck. All right. What the H? Helper H. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something of a completely different nomenclature. Wait. Do you ever like to know? Well, guys, I think it's about time to do a like spike. Everybody, let's hit that like button. Let's see if we can get some more peeps in here. We've only got 22 viewing right now. We've been streaming for 21, almost 22 minutes. So we need to get some more people in here. I know it's lonely, but lonely. I know it's early. I know it's early, but come on, guys. That was totally a Freudian slip. I'm so lonely. You know how with a power arrow, there's a 3-point. No, I have no idea. Nathaniel Lee, hello, hello. If you're just joining, we're doing a like spike. Like spike! Wait, where did that other window go? Oh my gosh. Somebody put me on the mailing list for change.org and I'm like, I cannot unsubscribe from it. Like, no matter how many times I unsubscribe for it, I keep getting emails from it. It's so annoying. Alright, let's see here. I think we're good. What really sucks is I can't hear the... Oh, there we go. I can't really hear whether or not the seeders are operating. Because the rain's so loud. Ian Prax and John Peppers both are like, I did when we first started watching. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Oh man, that's like as close as it comes. All right, back to this dude. Set, hello. Nathaniel asks how... What the crap? Did the bale fall off? I guess it must have just fallen off. I don't know why, unless this bale fork just isn't forky enough for this big round bale. Anyway, Nathaniel asks, how are you doing today? And I like John Deere tractor. Good to know, and I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, I'm, you know, John Deere's kind of like my go-to brand, because that's what, you know, as far as the real world goes, the real world, that's what I have probably the most familiarity with over the course of my lifetime. And my uncle used to own a John Deere dealership here in Ohio. He's passed some years back, and so it's been quite some time, but yeah. So, you know, we always had John Deere lawnmowers growing up. Well, actually, technically, that's not entirely true, because my dad had a Toro lawnmower. But shortly after that, we got a John Deere. All right, I'm going to see if I can get these. Kind of helps. Kind of helps when I start the engine first. He is correct. Okay. Really? Move, let's go, let's go. We gotta move out. I'm drinking so much coffee today. This is like my third cup of coffee today. So good. It is of the many yums. Uganda Knuckle says, every time I join a Brad M70 live stream, there's always a ridiculous conversation going. Well, what was the ridiculous? I don't think I really talked about anything ridiculous today. Speaking of ridiculous, have you guys seen the new Dark Crystal series on Netflix? Now, when I was a little kid, when the Dark Crystal came out, I loved that movie so much that I literally begged my mom to take me to the courthouse so that I could get my name changed to like legally get my name changed to Jen. And she was like, no, you are not going to do that. And yeah, she was right, because that would have been like the dumbest thing ever. But when you're a little kid, you're like, that is the coolest. You know, it just seemed cool to a little kid. So anyway, absolutely loved that movie, you know, when I was a child. And the Jim Henson Company, in association with Netflix, have just brought out, just hit, I think, August 30th, Oh, excuse me, I just totally burped coffee there. Sorry. They just released this new, I think it's like a 10-episode series. I don't know if it's gonna like go more than that. I don't know if there's like more series coming in the future. But it's like essentially the Dark Crystal, but it's like a prequel called The Age of Resistance. And it's freaking amazing. Like they still, you know, they use a lot of the technologies for the puppetry that they did like back in the 80s when they originally made the movie. And so, you know, from that perspective, it stays true to the, you know, kind of its origins. It looks absolutely amazing. Like I've been watching it, and I'm like freaking amazed by how well it looks and how it's like stayed true to the original movie. That's like what, 30 years old, something crazy like that. 30. I don't know. It's old or older. Let's just say if you're under 30 years old, it's old, probably old to you. But if you haven't watched it, go and freaking watch it right now, and go and watch the original Dark Crystal movie because it's freaking awesome. And that was another thing I was doing. I was watching the new Dark Crystal movie. What are cotton? Oh my gosh, we got like a really good price on cotton right now. Sweeter than a honey face Peter. We're gonna get so much money. How long did it take you to get all that cotton, and how many harvesters? I just have 2 of the John Deere cotton harvesters, and I don't know, it just takes an hour or so to harvest it all, you know, especially on that big field. Maybe like 2 hours. It's not terribly long. It's short enough that I can, you know, do the entire field in a single live stream. That almost looks like that's what real round bales look like. I've been trying to get like Kevin and Savvy to play some Star Citizen with me like all weekend, and they both ignored me. They're like either too busy playing Farming Simulator, or I don't know what, you know, they're just traitors. Let's see here. All right, so that's all for. I'm totally kidding. No, but the Star Citizen PTU came out to Wave 2 this weekend, which should be all players. And I've been encouraging them to jump on because the 890 jumps out in PTU and it's freaking awesome. So I don't know why they haven't been on. Third hurricane since I moved to Florida. Yeah, I mean, Florida gets like one hurricane a year pretty much. Surprised you can't pick your cotton bale cover color? I don't think you can. Nope. Like I know you can on, you can do the different foil covers here. Oh, that's square bales. So any of the wrappers, but not so with the cotton bales, I guess. Uganda Knuckles says John Deere only offer yellow cotton nail wrap, cotton bale wrap. I don't know what they offer in the real world. They might only offer that one color. I do not know. Yeah, I've been trying to get Savvy Alloy on this whole cotton bandwagon, but I don't know what he's been up to. So we're gonna get what, something like 120,000 out of this. It's gonna be good. $123,000. So yeah, we're gonna be. Again, we're still going to be rolling in the dough here, so that's all that matters. Nathan says he just joined my Discord server and he can't type. That's because there's like a 10-minute security delay that prevents you from typing for your first 10 minutes. If you join the Discord, do introduce yourself. We've been having problems with people coming onto the server and just to like troll and stuff. So we've just been banning people. So not a big deal, but just introduce yourself. Let us know who you are. And say hi and like actively engage with us on there. We've got a lot of lurkers. We're gonna have to. do something with him. Jackson Poe, hello. TQR Viper, hey, whoa, Brad. Kevin Reed says the banhammer is ready. Wasn't there like another bale out here? Let's take a quick drive around the field here at top speed, just so we can make sure that the field is clear. I think it is, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh no. Ooh, that was like a classic jackknife right there. Yeah, I think we got them all. Okay, so while he's doing that, what maps have I played? I have no idea. Like quite a few of them. So far, this has really been the only one that's really impressed me. I mean, there's some other maps that are good, but that are smaller, and I don't really like small maps. I totally can't hear my seeder. That's it. We're going to have to do some manual seating here, I think. So let's just get that done. And then we can go back to selling all the rest of the cotton. We should have plenty of time to do that. Hey Brad, sorry I'm late. What did I miss and how are you? You haven't missed too much. Just doing the seeding. And we picked up all the cotton bales off of field 99. Yeah. So we got that done, and that's really about all we've been up to. I've been trying to kind of like rest my voice because my throat's been kind of sore. I think I need to start like sleeping with my like a humidifier, because I think my throat gets like super dry at night. I don't know what it is about this new condo, but like when I moved over here, and I cannot believe I've been here for almost 2 years. I think it's October 10th or 11th was like the day that I moved over here, but 2 years ago, so a little bit more than a month from now. But ever since I moved in here, I noticed that like the air here seems a lot drier than in my old place. And it could just be that, you know, my old place was like a ground level unit, so there was, you know, I don't know, maybe I was closer to the moisture. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Big H, what's up, Brad? So you going to get seasons? I already have seasons. Yeah, I already have it. Retro Gamer, hello. I got the game. Awesome. Have I played the old Stream Farm by Black Sheep Modding? I don't think so. I don't know. Is it on the Mod Hub? Most of the maps that I've played are the ones from the Mod Hub. If they're not on the Mod Hub, chances are I haven't played them, because I think I've only downloaded like 2 maps that have not been on Mod Hub, and this is one of them. I have so much money now, I feel like buying another Big Bud and another Seed Hawk. Judson Underwood, I've been doing okay. It's on Mod Hub and it's on console. Oh, you're talking, nah, okay. I don't know, I may have played it, I just don't remember it off the top of my head. You gotta remember, I played like all the maps. I'll download them and I'll just kind of run around them and see if I like them or not. And if I don't like them, I just immediately uninstall them, and I never look, you know, I don't waste time, like, you know, actually playing the map. I just kind of look at them, see if I like them, see if it's something that I'm going to want to play on. And if it's not, then goodbye. Like, bam. Don't I have another 7R somewhere? Aha, here it is. I knew I had one somewhere. Did you cheat to get that money? No, I don't cheat. You can go back and watch all the live streams consecutively, start until now, and you'll see that all of this money is legit. Get a track, John Deere? Actually, I already have one. Huh, why did it miss that spot? Okay, we should be good for a while. Have you ever used the IT runner? I did way back when it first came out. What was it for? Farming Sim 15? I want to say it was the I think it was the first DLC that came out for FS15. I used it back then. I did a video on it. I know. I can't remember if I did a live stream on it back then. I kind of want to say I did, but then I'm like, nah, maybe I didn't. IT Runner is really nice for multiplayer if you have a lot of people working together and you have players that are essentially just runners for the modular components. Otherwise, I think it's a completely useless mod. Like, if you're in single player, there's really not a compelling reason to have an IT runner. Hello from Louisiana. Oh, hey, Anthony. Buy cow pastures. I need, like, land to put them on. Dang it, I'm out of coffee. I might have to take a break to go make some more coffee. Is the 8R series 8130 girl? What? 8R series. I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to ask. The 8Rs has a bunch of tractors. Actually, I think they have even more than what is in game here. There's the 8RT. Yeah, there's the 8245, the 8295, 8345, and the 8400. So the 8130 is probably an older model. You know, might not be like 20 years old, but it might be like 5 or 10 years old or something. And without looking up John Deere's website, I don't know. I think they mainly have European models in the game here. Yeah, there's not like a... Ooh. There's not like an option for like a US version and a European version, so... Test out the milk delivery. Retro Gamer says the 8130 came out in 2006. Yeah, so I think that's a little bit too old for what they have in game now. But, you know, 10 years old and older, you know, they're probably not going to have anything that's any older than that. Yeah, I'd be shocked if they did. What was the lowest one? Was it the 8245 or something like that? Like, you'd have to kind of look and see when that one came out, and then that's probably about the oldest one that, you know, or the oldest version that they're going to have in the game. I really wish they would, like, fix the hitboxes on these stupid things. There we go. Thing about the IT runner, you can attach a grain bin and attach it to a man IT runner truck and attach an IT runner truck to the back of the truck, and you get a 90,000 liter capacity. Yeah, but look at the price that you spend for that, though. So it's kind of like, is it really worth it? Plus, I think you have to detach the rear trailer in order to empty the front trailer. It's been a while since I've used it, but I think that's how that works. Let's see. Where is everybody at tonight? We've only got like 40 people watching. Maybe I am too early. I don't know. But me personally, I did not like the IT runner. I actually did not recommend it as a, you know, a DLC that you had to buy. Giants was probably really mad at me, but Actually, Giants probably... That was really before... The IT runner, I'm pretty sure was before I had the partnership with Giants. Because I didn't really get that until, you know, Farming Sim 17, like the summer before that, if I remember right. Alright, off we go again. Seriously, nobody's gonna look up that tractor for me? Thanks, guys. Let's see, 8R series, 8245. What year did the 8245 get released? Come on, guys. And gals. Let's get on there. Alright, I'm going to look this up myself. John Deere 8245 release date. See her. That doesn't really say. They actually still sell them. 8245, 8270, 8295, 8230, 8230, or no, 8320, sorry. 8320 RT, 8345. The 8245 has got to be before 2018. Because the 8270 is the lowest one you can get from the 2018 model years. Tractor data sheet 2014. No. Well, 8245R says 2009, 2010 R series. But it says 8230. Ah! No! What do we... Oh, great. Oh no, we've done it this time. Gosh darn my freaking email. I feel like calling up Apple and like screaming at them. 8245. Previous model was the John Deere 8230, and the 8260 was the following model. And then this next one after that was the 8270. So it must have came out in the 2009-2010 series or year. Bong. What the heck? Why aren't my vehicles steering right? I think there's a glitch on the map there. Really weird. Okay. Zors. Police Gamer JT, hello. I'm not exactly sure how many bales we have left. Got one load back. I feel like we haven't gotten like that many bales off of this last harvest. I mean, I'm sure it's been the same as every other one, but I don't know, it just feels like we got fewer this time. This will be the last trip over for this time. Looks like we're going to be done seeding this field here. Is he out of seed? Oh, son of a gosh darn. I think my... Let's just drive. We'll just drive instead of look at the map. Because apparently looking at the map gets me into too much trouble. And we got, you know, a good 3 loads we can take down to Cooper Farms. Which should net us, you know, close to 100,000 a load there too. Put my mic volume up. The only thing I can really do is move my mic closer to my mouth, because otherwise we're going to get very loud voice spikes while the rain is going on. As soon as we get done seeding, though, I'm going to fast forward time, and hopefully the rain will stop. But we don't have, since we don't really have accurate weather reports, you know, who knows? It might stop or it might go on for another day. Just no way to know. By an object. Okay. Huh, yep. So I used all the fertilizer. Did I not fill the fertilizer up in this all the way or something? Weird. Oh, okay, he's still working. All set up to assist me? What? Okay, so we'll switch over to soybeans here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hire. Oh shoot, you know what the other thing I need to do? I need to move this guy. Yeah. Ooh, we got like half a bale in here too. I'm not gonna worry about this. Emergency exit, pull tab, remove rope. Pull tab. Where's the tab? Remove rope. Oh, it's probably like the... It's probably not really a rope. It's probably like the window seal stuff. Helper A has completed his tab. Oh, that's up there. Okay. Oh, Kevin's sitting down. Kevin's sitting down by the bridge. What is he in? Is Kevin's pickup truck still in my garage? We're gonna go look. Oh, he finally moved it. Okay. Oh. So instead of like going up here, I'll just hit I'll hit your front loader. Oh. You're in a blocker for the ditch. McBrick, Mr. Brickite, hello. I keep wanting to say McBrickite, but it's not McBrickite. Like McDonald's or something, I don't know. That was like a delayed reaction. Okay, cotton. Go ahead and hire the worker, and then we got to grab this dude. Haul booty down to the other end of the field. What the heck? Why is he going so slow? Oh, what the crap? Where did our wheel weights go? Why don't I have wheel weights on this? I'm so confused. Would you buy a John Deere tractor, like in real life? Or in the game? Well, I've already bought, in farming, well, I've already bought many John Deere tractors, so I guess the answer to your question is yes, I would buy a John Deere tractor. Actually, I would prefer to buy a John Deere tractor over pretty much any of the other brands. But like for the seed hawk and stuff, you really need like a really honking big tractor. So that's why I buy the big bud for those guys. All right, so we're gonna cultivate this, get him moving back east, and then we'll go finish up field 109, I think. Actually, I'll probably get helper J turned around since he appears to be having some problemos. Okay. Oh. Still got a decent amount of seed on here, so would I buy a 9RX? I don't know. Does this answer your question? I think the answer is yes. Yes, I would. Another 9RX? I don't really need another one right now. So I would say no. So right now I'm just trying to get this field finished. Good evening, Josh. Where did I get the 9RX mod from? I have no idea. Somebody sent me the link. I don't think it's on the mod hub. I don't know, it might be. But I don't specifically remember where I got it from. I get so many people that send me like links to mods and stuff that I just totally space out. I have no recollection. Like you could even hypnotize me and I wouldn't, recall. How sad is that? I do have to say that this Stara seems to be very efficient with the seed and fertilizer, which is good. All right, I'm gonna hire him. Let's see what's going on down here. Everything's good down here. Savvy still needs the Lima's fuel. I know. I don't know where he's been. I don't know where he's been. I went to bed like super early last night, and he called, or he didn't call me, but he sent me a message, and so I asked him what was going on, and he said, I guess there was like a guy that was interested in trading like this. It was like a 2001 BMW for like this old motorcycle that Savvy has, and so Savvy sent me a video of this BMW, and I mean, it wasn't really like anything to get like super excited about. I mean, it definitely had some issues, but it probably would have been, what in the ever-loving poop snakes is going on here? What in the ever-loving poop snakes? Wait, why can't I move? Crap, he missed a spot. Dang it, he just Krukowski'd himself. Okay. I'm just going to do one seed pass down the field here, and so we can kind of create a headland, and then we'll go back. Let's see, he was on last night. He wanted to trade for his 85 Harley. Yes. But apparently, I guess the guy already got rid of the car, so. Yep. No BMW for Savvy. No, but it had some issues. Like there were quite a few rust spots on the doors in the back. The engine looked like it was in pretty good condition. What just happened? Oh, that's weird. The engine looked like it was in pretty good condition. The seats, which are all leather, those usually like crack and stuff after so long. And they were actually in surprisingly good shape. I couldn't really tell what the carpet looked like in the car because of the video that the guy had shot. And then trying to think what else. Oh, there were cigarette burns, you know, like on the inside window frame. You know, kind of like, I don't know what, I guess the, you know, like the, not the hood support, but I guess the roof support that goes, you know, up the side, you know, between the front windshield and the side driver's window. Had like a bunch of cigarette burns on it, so that wasn't good. And then the headliner in the rear seats looked like it was sagging really bad. And I'm trying to think if there were any other issues. I mean, just to fix the sagging, you don't even want to know how much it costs to fix a sagging headliner in the BMW. Like, you don't even know. It's over $1,000. probably even double that. It's freaking ridiculous. I wouldn't I wouldn't recommend buying one unless you really know what you're getting into. Like, I remember when I went over to Germany, and I was on, basically I had rented a car. Whenever I would go to Europe, I would always rent, like, you know, the cheapest car I could that was like a nice 4-door sedan, you know, so that I had plenty of room for my luggage. And then, like, I could take my girlfriend's family out to dinner. And we could all go in one car and so on and so forth. Well, anyway, oh, come on now. One year I went over and they didn't have the car that I had reserved. So the only option was like an Audi. It was an A4, so it was like a smaller one, but it was like the station wagon version. It was like a 1.8 liter turbo diesel, and that sucker hit 155 miles an hour on the Autobahn. Totally stable, completely it felt completely safe at that speed. And so the next time I went over, I can't remember. It seemed like I got like a coupon or something, which allowed me to get a free upgrade. So I upgraded to another Audi, and I didn't really know much about Audis or anything. I didn't know that they were essentially like the direct competitor to the BMW. And again, I had an amazing driving experience in Germany on the Autobahn. And so when I came back that time, I actually started looking for one. I found one like right up the road from my, you know, where I lived. Ooh, are we almost done seating? Oh, thank gosh. And so anyway, I went and looked at this Audi, and I was like, it was like right in the price that I could afford. And so I bought it, and 2 weeks after that, I practically totaled the car. Essentially, I was in stop-and-go traffic. Now, when I bought the car, there was an issue with the brake control computer, and it essentially, like, I was in stop-and-go traffic one time, and it was basically like the brakes didn't even work. And so I ended up like hitting this truck like in the back, and I'm looking at the front of this car like, oh my gosh. When my insurance company got the repair estimate for the car, it was more than what I paid for the car. I said, look, write me a check for what I paid for the car, and I'm happy. And they're like, no, we're going to fix it. And I'm like, ugh. I'm like, that's totally wasteful. Just write me a check. I'll go out and buy another car. No, we'll fix it. It took them like, I'm not even joking, like 3 months to fix the car. But they fixed it perfectly. They even fixed the ABS computer, the brake computer, and it was like perfectly good for the I don't know, 15 years or something that I owned it after that. But my business partner at the time, he actually kind of got mad at me, like, and he actually accused me of buying it because it was a status symbol. And I'm like, that was actually like the very last thing on my mind. I bought the car because I felt safe driving it, and you know, I literally didn't really know too much about the, you know, anything else, you know, as far as like the name of the car. Even at that time, I didn't really realize that it was a, you know, a BMW competitor. And so anyway, what is my business partner? He has to go out and buy a BMW. And for the next, I don't know how many years, he drove that. He brought an M3, I think. I can't remember if it was an M3 or an M5. I think it was an M3. Drove that thing into the ground. Was constantly complaining about how expensive it was. And so I was just like, I never want to even go. When it comes to BMWs, I just don't even want to go there. Let's see here. The weeds are coming. Oh no. Why does it keep backing up like this? I don't know how far up the weed pass is, but the sound of thunder is always so soothing. So soothing. Adam just bought a 2018 Harley. I never did like Harleys. Not that, you know, nothing against people that do. But I never liked the feeling of like sitting back on a bicycle. Like I just completely felt off, I always felt off balance. I remember when I bought my first motorcycle, it was a Kawasaki Ninja, and I liked the balance on it, liked the way it rode. It killed your back after a while because, you know, being slumped over. But once you rode it enough and you kind of got your back muscles worked up, it wasn't really a problem after that. But I remember my best friend's dad was trying to get me to buy. He had an old Harley that he was, you know, trying to sell. Beautiful bike. You know, especially if you're into Harleys, man, that was like it was, I can't remember, I couldn't even tell you. I want to say it was a something Softail, but I literally have no clue what I'm talking about when it comes to Harleys. But I took it up and down the block just to see if you know, it'd be something I'd like to buy. And I felt the whole time, I just felt like I was going to tip over. I just did not have good balance on it. And I'm like, nope, nice bike, but not for me. Norcent 00 says, yay, I made it. My day is complete. Wish it would quit raining. In real life or in the game? That is the question. Oh gosh, I saw the light blue and I just about had a fart attack. See how close the cultivated color is to the needs lime color. I mean, like, yeah, it's like light blue and, you know, lime, but like when I first switched over to that view, like my eyes hadn't adjusted for the color yet, and I was like, no! Santa, what are you doing? Don't forget the North Port. No, I'm heading up there right now. But thank you for reminding me. All right. Helper H is blocked by an object. Wonderful. Ooh, there's the weeds right there. Man. Okay, so that's done, all that's done, this field's done, this is the only one that's done. Who the heck is blocked by an object? Alright, who the heck is... why the crap is he all the way down here? Why is the big bud down here? Like, seriously. He should not be down here at all. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Whoop. So helper eyes completed. All right. Fruit types. Fruit types are extra fruity. Ah. I still wish that we could have a better, like a larger seed tank for cotton. It just doesn't seem to me like the cotton seeds would run out that fast. Maybe they do, I don't know, but I don't know why. What map am I playing on? It is called Midwest Horizons. It's version 1.1. Welcome back, Mr. Brickite. Not going to waste any time with the fertilizer. Ah. Okay. Do I still play on Ravenport? I haven't recently, no. But that doesn't mean that I won't forever. Maybe. Okay, I just hired the worker. We're going to see how this works. and I just want to make sure we get past this spot right here. It should be all right. Okay. We're going to have to line everybody up and just like start repairing and cleaning all the equipment off, because we got a bunch of equipment we've got to do that with. Oh, my ears. I'm going to be hearing rain all night now. I play on Ravenport, still learning how to play the game. Farming Simulator is kind of one of those games, like easy to learn, hard to master. Or maybe it's the other way around. Hard to learn, easy to master. Because once you learn everything, you've mastered it. Oh, there's still canola in this. I was sitting here like, why can't I fold this? And, well, I know it's raining, and I'm washing my vehicle off anyway. The rain makes all the dirt soft, so it's easier to spray off, right? It's like the drive-through car washes that are always closed when it's raining out. Like, that's the best time to be open, isn't it? At least if your car's like super muddy, because that means that all the mud and everything is going to be all soft and it'll just spray right off. Man, I wish I had some fresh lemon. Oh, my mom just brought... She actually went up to the farm over the weekend. They're having a fair up there. And my cousin, whose husband owns the apple orchard, you guys know that I always talk about, she just won grand champion at the county fair for the best pie. I think she baked like 3 pies, and it was like, I think she got first, second, and third place for like apple, cherry, and then I don't know what the other pie was. I was like, that's so awesome. I made this video. Matter of fact, it must have been back. It was sometime. Hello. It was sometime earlier this year because. And I only remember that because my mom had this frozen... I guess my cousin had given my mom a frozen cherry pie that she makes with cherries on the orchard. Now, they're not like a cherry orchard. They just happen to have like some cherry trees. And if they have, you know, if they get like tons of cherries, because every once in a while they'll get like just... For whatever reason, the trees will produce gobs and gobs of cherries, and they will sell them at the orchard, but generally they don't. And I'm telling you, these cherries are like the perfect balance between like sweetness and tartness. They're just absolutely perfect, and it's like the best cherry pie that you can get. Like, they're just abso-freaking-lutely amazing. And you know, whenever we can get cherries from the, you know, from up on the orchard, it's like, yay! I have not attempted to make a cherry pie yet myself. That's going to be something that that I'm going to have to do someday. Alright. What's most likely going to be a very long time, well, maybe not very long, but it's going to be a while before we got to give up a reaper barrel. But yeah, she makes like amazing pies, abso-freaking-lutely amazing. So I was like really proud that she won Grand Champion. All right. It rains at night for me. Is that part of seasons? I mean, you can get rain any time of day. You know, I've had it start raining in the evening and rain all night. I've had it start raining in the morning and rain for a day and a half. So, no, that doesn't mean it's seasons. Those seasons does have more varied rain, like weather, than like just the stock farming sim. So, yeah. But no, that doesn't mean that it's seasons. But it might rain more often in seasons. I don't know. I haven't really dug into seasons all that. I don't like seasons. I think it's, you know, I say this like every live stream because people are always like, oh, seasons. I don't like seasons. It's nothing against people that love it. I just feel that it slows the game down too much, which some people are looking for that kind of gaming experience. I'm just looking for like a casual farming experience. Let's see here. My email would stop covering everybody's comments up. Oh my gosh. Sean, wait. Cody Jones has subscribed. Thank you so much, Cody. Start the engine first. What if I want to start it second? Did you ever think about that? Are you fart knuckling kidding me? Oh, son of a... God freaking... Why? Why does it do this? Well, I know why it does it. Doesn't make it any nicer. See how the field's at an angle there? You can't really see it. Whoops. Let me see. Here. You can see that, like, the square of the field is like this way, okay? It like goes across here. This line, I'm trying to kind of show you this through the blur because I can't get a cursor anywhere else. This line is like at its slight angle, so when the tractor comes down here, it can't find the turnaround point because the AI is so freaking horrible in this game that, yeah, it can't find the turnaround point, and so it decides not to turn around and just stays there. So that's why that doesn't work all the time. I really need to take this guy back and repair it. Now, if you get snow, that is probably seasons. Yes, that would be seasons. If the map supports it. Some maps don't fully support the seasons mod, so they don't support like snow and winter textures and stuff like that. Mason Jenkins, hello. Shane Bauer, hello. Just trying to line this up here. All right. Okay. Oh, wait a second. We got Michelin tires we can put on this. Wide tires. I thought I could do Michelin and wheel weights with this. Oh, this is a 7R. I was thinking this is an 8R. Never mind. So wide tires with weights. All right. Fart in a fart sack. I don't know what a fart sack is yet, but by golly, if I could fart in one, I would. Only because the front weight fell off. Oh, that's because I customized it. That's right. Oh my gosh. It's practically clean though because of the rain, I guess. It's not getting dirty nearly as fast. All right. Let's buzz hump down here, and we're going to continue. Oh yeah. We should have had the rear weights on this thing the whole time because it's going way faster. Dylan McCoy, hello. Start on short end. I feel like I'm about ready to sneeze. Oh. Oh yeah, now we're going like 10 miles per hour, where before I think we were only going like 8. So we got Helper B coming back. Kind of wasting some. Let's just unhire him because we're gonna have to come back and do this anyway. Turn that on. Okay. Wait. Okay, he's gonna. I think he's gonna turn around. All right. Whew. Joville says hi from Denmark. Hello, Joe. Have you ever used Fix a Flat? Have a flat on my rider mower tire? Yes, and don't do it. Fix a Flat is like something that you should only use in emergencies. Like if you're out on the road. I mean, a lawnmower tire, not an emergency. Unmount the tire, take it to like a, you know, a mower shop. Have them replace the tire. I will tell you right now, replacing a lawnmower tire without the proper equipment sucks. It sucks on a level that is almost incomprehensible for its incredible suck factor. Yeah, don't put... The reason why you don't put flat in a tire unless it's an emergency is because every person who goes to change that tire for like now until the end of time is going to absolutely hate your guts because it's a freaking sticky mess on the inside of your tire. Like whoever pulls that tire off is just, they're going to absolutely hate your guts. And I'm not joking. Okay, so that's coming down. Whoa, we're getting like really bad ping times right now. Hello. Ping time on the server. Oh, there. Oh. Like it went down, but then it went right back up. Now it's back down, and now we're in the white again. All right. I'm just kind of making a headland for the herbicide here on this side of the field. Norson says it destroys the tire and hurts the rim. It doesn't really hurt the rim, it's just a sticky mess. Because it's designed, Fix a Flat's kind of like this thick, almost like a glue-like substance. It's designed to actually permeate into like wherever the air is trying to get out of the tire, it's supposed to get into those little crevices. Now, if you've got a cut in the tire, it's not going to do anything. It definitely won't fix the flat. But you know, for things like nails and like straight in punctures, or even like I wouldn't say a valve stem. Oh yeah, it's going to get in the valve stem and ruin your valve stem. So like once it dries, and wherever it like comes in contact with air, like especially circulating air, it will dry. It'll eventually dry out inside the tire, but it takes like, you know, probably a couple years. I've known people that have had like a nail in a tire. They used Fix-A-Flat, and then they've come back to it like, you know, a couple years later, and then like it was okay. And it was still like, you know, sticky on the inside of the tire. But yeah, don't do that to the guy that fixes your tires, because he will hate your guts. F isn't what? He's stopped again? Looks like a race car cultivating this now. It's so fast. Let's see. Good luck getting it off the rim. Yeah, that's another problem. Getting a Fix-A-Flat tire off a rim isn't really that bad. It's just, like I said, it's just a sticky mess. The guys that, you know, if they use like mechanics gloves, which a lot of guys do in the shop, they're going to get that stuff on their gloves, and it's going to ruin their gloves. It will ruin it. It's just a mess. And like I said, it should only be used in, like, you have no other choice. You have to use Fix-A-Flat. You know, it's like you're out on an icy road in the middle of winter. It's like 400 degrees below zero, and you've got to fix your flat tire and drive to safety, because Yetis and polar bears are going to come and eat you. That would be the time to use your Fix-A-Flat. On a lawnmower tire, no. Okay, so that's done. Okay, he's going to be done here. Yeah, cleaning the rim sucks. Yeah, like everything about Fix-A-Flat sucks. Except when it actually fixes a flat. Like I've only ever had to use it once, and it was on our Argo ATV. I had a Argo 6x ATV, and they're freaking awesome. Like the one thing I regret doing is selling that thing, because it was so much freaking fun. But anyway, I never did take it like on the water. I always wanted to, but I was always afraid that it was going to sink, even though, you know, they're designed to float. Because I didn't have the sump pump system, you know, built into it, the version that I had, and so I was always, or not a sump pump, but it's like a bilge pump. And if you guys aren't familiar with Argos, they're basically like a 6-wheeled ATV, and they drive like a tank. They don't have like a steering wheel or like you know, like a handlebar. They've got handlebars, but basically there's 2 of them, and they drive like a tank. So if you push the the right one forward, then the right tire spin, and you turn left, and so on and so forth. But you can sit in one spot and spin, and like you can turn in place, which is awesome. But anyway, there was a tornado that hit some woods where a friend of ours had a shooting range. And so we went up, we would go up there like once a month and shoot. And so obviously we couldn't get back to it because there were like trees down all over the place on the range. And so we took the Argo up there and we were, driving around basically just like cutting away the trees that had fallen over like along the paths. So if a tree had fallen over on a path, we'd basically leave like 95% of the tree there, but we would just cut the tree away, from the path so that we could drive a truck or a car back there or whatever. And so, but that Argo, man, I tell you what, it would go over freaking anything. And the mistake I guess I made was I drove over some thorn bushes and it took out one of the tires, and I used fix-the-flat on it, and which I didn't really have to do because you had like 2 other tires on there, but I think it was one of the it was either like the front tire or the rear tire, because there's 3 tires on each side. And so it made driving it like really a pain. And so I used fix-a-flat on it. It fixed the puncture, and then the next week I took it into like. No, it was more than a week, because I remember I had to order the tire, and that took, I don't know, a week. Maybe it was about a week. Anyway, I took it into Tire Discounters for them to mount the tire, and as soon as the guy pulled it off from the showroom, the guy, I could hear him like cussing about it, and I felt really bad. He was not happy. What the monkey? There we go. It's a lawnmower tire, no big deal. Hey, it's your lawnmower. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, because they have to clean the inside of the tire itself is like a throwaway. They're gonna just take that old tire and they're gonna chuck it. If it's a lawnmower tire, but your rim is gonna have all that sticky. I mean, just imagine putting like a bunch of marshmallows in a microwave and then like mixing them up and then just like sticking your hands in it and then like going and playing with like a bee's nest. Like that's basically what Fix-a-Flat is like. It's like this really super sticky, gooey stuff. And so as soon as the guy pulls the tire open to change the tire, the sticky stuff just gets everywhere. Gets on your clothes, gets on your, if you're using gloves, which a lot of times they do. It just sucks. And if my email hadn't popped up yet again, I would say thank you to Brian, who has just subscribed. Welcome aboard. Wow, this is actually progressing further south faster than I had anticipated. I just sound like an evil, like like an evil genius, like, it is progressing faster than I had anticipated. Gwa! But not really. All right, so once I get this finished, I'll be able to, you know, fast forward time a little bit, not a whole lot. I just want to bring the weeds down to the bottom here. We'll stop fast forwarding, weed everything, and then we can also, secret here, we'll also be able to fertilize over the weeded areas, which is like super ultra bonus, man. Let's get this guy out of the way. Argo can run with no air in tires. Why did you have to fix? Well, again, no, the sidewalls are not that stiff. At least not on the tires that we had. You run, and with Argos, you run them at kind of like a lower air pressure. And again, it's been like 10 years since I've had it, but you would run them at a lower pressure, so they basically grip onto everything. They're really nice, but the rubber on them is really thin. But they have different. There's several different tires. Like they've got one tire that was like specifically for treading water, and then you know they had like their normal off-road tire. And you know, again, it's been so long since I've had it. I don't really remember exactly which tire type we had. But man, that thing was... One thing I kind of regret is that I didn't buy the 8-wheel version, but they're so freaking expensive. Like I got the 6-wheel version for... I'm trying to remember. Because I remember when I sold it for pretty much what like the amount of money that I put into it. I found like a killer deal. It was like $3,500 or something. Oh, are you joking me? From a business in Boston. It was brand spanking new. I think it had like maybe 12 hours on the engine, but that was just like them starting it up. Might have not even been 12 hours. It might have been like 2 hours. I don't know, a long time ago. And but it didn't have much time on the engine at all. But I had to drive all the way to Boston to pick it up. So me and a buddy drove. We bought this crappy trailer from Harbor Freight. We drove all the way. Oh, and then the ball on my hitch. I can't remember. The trailer's hitch had a larger ball, like a 1/4 inch or something larger ball diameter than what I had on my truck, and I had to drive it from Cincinnati to Columbus. And I'm not even joking. That trailer flipped off the ball at least 3 times on the drive up there on the highway. It was an absolute nightmare. But we got up there and we swapped out the ball joint thing on the trailer. We swapped that out, and then it was fine. But that was a nightmare. Drove all the way to Boston the next day from Columbus, Ohio, and then drove. We didn't even we basically stopped, got some clam chowder. Actually, I didn't. I freaking hate clam chowder, but my buddy got clam chowder. I don't remember what I ate. And we turned around and drove all the way back. But the 8-wheel versions, I mean, they start at like $15,000 now. I mean, it's crazy how expensive they are. And then if you get one that's got like the bilge and the cover and I mean, you can spend $25,000 on one of those things. I think that's like going a little bit overboard. But like you can get them with like a built-in heater. No, you can't get them with AC, but you can get them with like built-in heaters and, like I said, the bilge pump and just all kinds of tank treads, all kinds of crazy stuff. HD soils texture, what? I don't know, Bob. I have no idea. Hi from Newfoundland, Canada. Nice to see you live again. Hey, Dion. Oh, does this map have HD soil texture? No, it's like just regular old, whatever the soil texture is. I don't know if that looks like HD to you, but I know it looks better on PC than it does on console. So the PC version might have HD textures compared to the console version, but other than that, I don't know. They're not specifically HD. Jeremy Burnett, hello, hello. Jeremy, are you the one that has been trying to message me on Discord? Let's see. Grant Bushman just read something about that semi-truck driver in Ohio. I don't know what that is. I don't know what semi-truck driver in Ohio. I don't know what you're talking about. Helper rays block flying objects. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to speed up time here. You gotta speed up time. Good deal. Almost there. Alright. Probably didn't even need to push it that late. Alright, so we're going to go in here, we're going to get the other Hardy. Alright. Big Dog Gaming. Hey Brad, first stream in a while. How have you been? I've been alright. My throat's a little bit sore today. Not really sure if I'm... It's actually like getting a lot worse. Like, it's a lot worse now than it was at the beginning of the stream. That's kind of why I'm not talking as much, I think. My throat hurts. That's all I need is like to get laryngitis or something. That'll be fun. It won't be fun. Then I'll have to do ASMR videos. I'll be like, oh, Brad, I'm 73. Welcome to my channel. I don't know if that sounded ASMR or not, but people are either really uncomfortable right now or they're so amazed that they want more farming ASMR, AMSR, I don't know what it is, ASMR. Yeah, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And it's basically like, ASMR is like when you hear something or you feel something, whether it's like emotional or physical, and it like makes your, like the, like, you know, gives you like goosebumps, or like it makes your hair stand up on the back of your neck or something like that. That's what ASMR is. But anyways, I won't torture you with ASMR. I have had strep 2 times this month and recorded earlier and about lost my voice. Yeah, I don't want strep throat, that's for sure. I just read an article in a paper. I don't know if it was in a paper or if it was like something that I read online. It was about a girl that had strep throat and like died from it. I was like, I didn't know you could die from strep throat. I mean, yeah, I guess I did. I mean, you can die from just about anything, but I was like, you gotta be joking me. They were joking. Did I ever turn? Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Actually, good thing. Good thing we did get stuck there, because I'm out of spray anyway. I mean, we've only been stuck there for like 30 minutes, y'all. Come on, man. Get up on my... All right, there we go. Like Bob Ross is ASMR to some people. I mean, some people, they just do like, they just make sound effects, which that doesn't do anything for me. I'm sorry, but maybe I'm a heartless, you know what, but which is possible. Uh-oh, here comes the fertilizing pass. All right. My nephew had it, and it spread to his thumbs, and they swelled up to 3 times their size. They had to drink. How the heck do you get strep throat in your thumbs? That's like strep thumb. I have never heard of strep thumb. I've known some strippers to do some strange things with thumbs, but that's a whole nother story. Oh, come on now. Go. There we go. Now we gotta get into this bad boy. Oh, wait. I guess we can. Because we got to lay down fertilizer too, so might as well just get that going. And we still have a weeder over here, so we can use it. Because it's cheaper than... Oh, come on. Ah, finally sneezed. Ah. Oh crap. Oh wait. I think we can drive on the plants with the big tire. Yeah. In the first growth stage, you can still drive on the plants with the large tires without damaging your tires, without damaging your crop. Nothing really damages your tires. All right. Away he goes. Oh crap. All right. Now, where was this guy again? Boom. Oh crap, 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 crap. No, we have to stop. Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. Not on these fields, because we're already to the first growth stage. Never mind, never mind. There's basically like a little bit of a cheat in Farming Simulator where if you've just planted your crop, you can manually use the herbicide spray on your field. Even though there's no weeds there, you can use the herbicide spray and it'll change it kind of like resets the field condition, and so you can immediately you spray your herbicide and then you can immediately spread fertilizer right over top of that, so you can kind of get everything done bam bam bam. I'll let this guy run. Here. Wait, did he just... No, he's... Alright. How the heck did he complete his task up here? Oh, because he hit the tree. That silly goose. Nash Brayman says, no way there's that many fields. What? We did it. Brad's first dirty story of the... I didn't tell any dirty stories. There goes my email again. I don't know what's going on. Still haven't fixed it. Sure how far. Probably about right here. Alright. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Alright, we're good. I could almost buy another Hardy. We'll be done with that field soon, so not that big of a deal. Mr. Delirious says, been like a year, but I'm back. Well, welcome back. I seen pictures when they got him to the hospital and it wasn't pretty. Jeez. Like, I almost want to see pictures. I want to see pictures of strep thumb. It's I hate to laugh about it, but you gotta admit, it almost sounds like preposterous. Like one of those, like, really, oh, come on. Well, I hope he gets better, or maybe he already is better, I don't know. Hopefully they didn't have to, like, cut his thumbs off and then take his toes and then make, like, toe thumbs out of his toes. You ever hear about people that, have to have that done? That's terrible. Because you know that every time, like, every person that shakes his hand, like, hey, hi, how you doing? And they shake his hand and they're gonna be shaking, like, his toe. They're gonna be, like, kind of uncomfortable about it. And then, like, maybe, like, every once in a while you get somebody who's, like, mildly turned on by it. Terrible. See, don't think I will be harvesting tonight. I don't know. Oh crap. Moving there. I don't think I have any more tractors I can put narrow tires on. I'm just going to say the heck with it. Because I kind of want to get the fertilizing done. Oh. Dang it, I just did it again. Where the heck's the other fertilizer? At least it's full. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much better is 19 over 17? You can't really rate it like that. I don't. It's so different than 17 in a lot of ways. But I mean, as far as like to rate on a scale like that, how different it is, you can't really rate it like that. Because there's people that absolutely hate what they did with 19, and so they might rate it a -2. I mean, I don't know. For the most part, I like the changes that they made. I can't say in every facet it's perfect, but I think they've done a good job with it. I can't really think of anything that they made worse. The graphics are a little bit better, the vehicles are better. There's a lot of things that are difficult to quantify in, a simple numbering system. Chancellor Lot 06 says, Brad, thanks for your content. You got me started in FS19. Well, you are very welcome, Chancellor. And I thank you for watching and appreciating all the hard work, or maybe lack thereof, that I put into my farming videos. And I'm glad that there's enough people out there that enjoy my videos that they actually do watch. So thank you as well. Bunny Gaming says, hello Brad, how are you doing, sir? I'm actually doing worse now than I was at the beginning of the live stream because like the longer I go, like the sorer my throat is becoming. And now like my brain has probably been psyched by you guys into thinking that I have strep throat and that then it's going to spread to my thumbs and then I'm going to get strep thumb. Which I don't want to get strep thumb because it sounds terrible. I'll have to get my thumbs removed and then my toes will have to get cut off to make new thumbs for me. Either that or they'll have to get like cadaver thumbs, and then like every time I wash my sensitive bits, there's gonna be like a ghost standing over me like, don't you dare touch yourself there with my thumb. And I'll be like, not you again, Rodney. I don't know why I picked Rodney, it just seemed appropriate. Like if I was gonna have a ghost that was gonna haunt me, by golly, his name would be Rodney. Ooh, he's almost done spraying? Yeah. Oh yeah, almost done spraying. Started a new game with Seasons on NF March a few days ago. Awesome. We were talking about Seasons earlier and how much I absolutely hate it. No, I don't absolutely hate it. I just mostly hate it. Mostly. I don't hate Seasons, really. I just dislike it. It is not my cup of tea. But I understand why people enjoy playing it. So, those people are insane. Let's not forget about that. But from that insanity, I can come to an understanding. Totally messing with you guys right now. I haven't. The only time I can't even remember if it was 13 or 15. I want to say Seasons wasn't out for 13, but as soon as I say that, somebody will be like, "Yes, it was." But anyway, I know it was out for 15, and I tried it on 15, and I didn't like it. This was not my thing. Thanks for the answer. Just joined your channel. Great content. Well, welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Just don't get strep thumb. That's the best content I can give you. I got a bee sting on my thumb once, and that was like horrible. I thought when you're talking about like how like his thumb swelled up to like 3 times normal, my thumb like swelled up probably twice. I could literally kind of like thinking back on it now, because you know how they'll actually, come on now, come on, shut off. They'll actually like slice the skin open in order to relieve the subdermal pressure. I feel like I'm talking about like Star Trek. Like he's got a tridermal lobe infusion. I don't know, just something Star Trek-y. But yeah, and then to have that on both thumbs would be a bad day in general. Somebody is out of spray. Hope you'll be fine soon. Thank you, Bunny. I hope I am too. I hope that, like, it's just the fact that I wasn't talking very much, like, this whole weekend. I had, like, a really strange weekend. Like, I don't know if it was Friday. I started getting, like, we had these, like, weird rainstorms that, like, just, like, came through really quick. And I don't know if that, like, triggered a headache or what. I had these, like, crazy whopping headaches where I couldn't fall asleep. And I just, like, lay in bed, tossing and turning, trying to fall asleep, couldn't fall asleep. And then I would end up, like, sleeping, like, all afternoon. Wouldn't end up talking to anybody, like, the whole weekend. And so, like, today is, like, the first day that I've really talked a lot. Jonathan Emig. Jonathan, I thought I remember. Oh, wait, no. That's not you just subscribed. It was Trumoose09. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what happened to my... Oh, my gosh. All my screens are getting moved around here. All right, here we go. All right. I had to stop the stream. Don't ask. Don't ask what that noise was all about, because I don't even know. My Random Channel is back. Welcome back, My Random Channel. See, like on the right there, where the field is darker, where I put the fertilizer down, and then spraying over top of it changes the field state back to like a neutral field state. Technically, we could come back and put more fertilizer down, even though it's not going to do anything, because it's, you know, up here you can see the dark blue. Whoops. See how it's dark blue? So that's the second fertilizer state anyway, so, you know, we don't have to do anything else to it. But yeah, I had like these awful headaches. Ended up just kind of staying in, eating like crap, and trying to sleep. I wake up for a few hours, and then last night I went to sleep like super early. I think I went to sleep about 8 o'clock in the evening, which is really early for me. And I slept pretty solidly until about, it was like 2:50 in the morning or something like that. And you know, like when you sleep and then you know, you got to drain the weasel. And so I had to get up, I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And you're laying in bed, it's like nice and warm, and you just don't want to get out of bed. And so finally I forced myself to get out of bed. And went and got something to drink, and then came back in and went back to bed. And then I slept until about 6, I think. Yeah, it was around 6 or 6:30. And got up, fixed breakfast, all that good stuff. I kind of enjoy doing this spraying manually. I don't know why. There's something about killing these weeds that's, you know, just so awesome. Oh, great. You can see, like, the growth stage got messed up right there. There goes my email again. I really need to figure out why that keeps popping up. They'll be like, I'll call Apple up and be like, yeah, it'll be $99 for us to, it's like, you gotta be joking. I think they still do that. They like screw their customers over on like basic tech support questions. Like, and no joke, it's like 99 bucks. And you get like 1 hour of support for that. Phone support. I don't know, maybe it's like 2 hours or something. I don't know how they do it. I've never paid it because I always get I always finagle them into like solving my problem for free. Because generally with a Mac you don't have too many problems. I hate having to pee in the middle of the night. Yeah, I don't think anybody loves it unless they are wearing a diaper and are under the age of like 2. And they're like, oh, I gotta go pee. Psst. Ah. And then they start yelling and screaming because mom and dad have to come in and change them. So we're actually almost done with this. Which is fine by me. Is the rain ever going to stop? Jamie, I mean, someday it will. Just a rainy day. Gosh, I remember back in the 90s, like when I was going to college, I just remember like, for like, it seemed like it was 2 weeks straight, it just did not stop raining. And it was just always kind of like this light rain, drizzle, and then like some periods of heavier rain. I mean, it wasn't like a thunderstorm or anything. We might have gotten some thunderstorms. But it just seemed like it was like this constant rain for like 2 weeks or something. I might have even been like longer. It just seemed like it was and it was in, I'm pretty sure it was in like January or February or March or something. Probably like March, I don't remember. It's been so long ago. And I just remember it was like everything was constantly gray and depressing, and you just could not wait for sunlight. And then the sun finally came and everybody's like, yay, finally. I know I was. It wasn't me, I don't email. No, it's not that people are emailing me. It's just that the email client pops up on the screen whenever I'm live streaming on YouTube. It rarely does at any other time, and I don't understand why. turn around right now. Higher and higher. Ooh, dang, he's almost done with 109. Oh man, I can't see where it is. I can't see where all the stuff and things, I don't know where the stuff and things are. Be stuffing things up your, wait, what? Does Brad have a doctorate degree? Yes. I love doctorate. Ooh! This is terrible. Like my throat's so sore now, like it hurts to tell jokes. Of course, I know for you guys it always hurts to hear them, but for me, it hurts to actually physically say them. Helper G, oh wonderful. What the heck? You're not even doing my fields. These fields are whacked. Kevin Reeds said, I was about ready to say it hurts us to listen to your... Well... Trust me, I feel in your pain. I share in your pain. There is not a YouTube video that shows how to do it. Wait, what? Just stay where you are. Stay where you are, sprayer man. Help ref still working. E's good. Dr. Brad is 73 at your service. Yeah, you wouldn't want none of that doctoring. you'd be like, but Dr. Brad, why did you only bring your latex gloves? I'd be like, because that's all I need. You'd be like, oh, okay. I need you to bend over and cough. I would never do that. Gosh. That sounded so... That was like almost Pennywise bad. Live from Ohio, it's the Dr. Brad and 73 show. It'd be like the Dr. Drew podcast, but like 10 times worse. I don't know. The Dr. Drew podcast is pretty rough sometimes. Like some of the stuff they talk about is like, whoa. In some cases, it's hilariously bad. In other cases, I'm just like, this has crossed the line. What line it has crossed, I don't even know. I'm not sure whether or not I should be uncomfortable or comforted. I feel like I should have the smaller sprayer do this part, but not the sprayer, the weeder. Just like do these little strips here, but honestly I'm not too worried about them. I do get a little bit triggered though when I see them, and I'm like, we just need to spray this up here and we'll be good. Alright, so 108 is pretty much halfway done. Okay, this field is almost finished. Alright, I'm just going to leave this Deuteronomy up here.
Hey, if I talk like this, it doesn't hurt my throat as much. So I'm just going to talk like this for the rest of the show. And
no, I'm just kidding. I'm not totally not doing that. I'm not going to talk in falsetto for the rest of the stream. That would not only torture me, but it would torture you as well. Daggone it, he's doing it again. Not even in a good way. Well, I tell you what, if my throat isn't feeling better by tomorrow, I might actually go into urgent care and be like, and they'll be like, what? And they'll be like, boo, boo, ba, ba, boo. And I'll be pointing at my throat the whole time. And they'll be like, we don't understand. And then I'll give them like, I'll show them my thumbs. And they'll be like, oh my God, he's got strep thumb. Get out the EKG. Get out the paddles. We got a live one over here. And then they'll like go don like, they'll get their like biohazard containment suits on. They'll be like, get the thumbs, get the thumbs. I'm almost out of water. I wish like my water was cold. It's just kind of like a little bit cooler than room temperature right now. But I wish it was like super icy cold so that it could soothe my throat. And I wish I had my honey in here too. Because they say that like honey is that because it's got like natural, I don't know, it's like antibiotics or something. But you always hear people like, oh, honey is good for a sore throat. And I can't say that it like helps tremendously, but maybe it does help a little bit. I don't know. Alright, let's hire the worker there. This guy, for some reason, is way off in this field. As one does. We got a little spot right there. Kind of a bigger spot right in here. Uh-oh. Just felt like we were getting those lag spikes again, but no, I guess it's alright. My brother told me to tell the doctor when I get my... Oh, gosh. I can't even finish that comment. It's just, it's too... It's like quadruple X-rated, and that just wouldn't be fair to everybody that watches. Let's see here, 1803. So we're about an hour and a half away from darkness, but really we just have to finish up the fertilization, and we'll be done. Which is good because that means I can jump in the shower. Actually, I took a shower. I just took a shower like, well, I guess it's been like 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. I took a shower kind of like late this afternoon, but I feel like taking another one now. Whoops. Field not out. Oh crap, he's out. At least on this crop, you can kind of tell pretty easily, even though we're on the first growth stage, you can tell pretty easily where the divider between what is fertilized and not fertilized, you can see it pretty easily there. We don't have a dry fertilizer dispenser up at the other, I say the other farm, but it's not really another farm. It's just the other barn up there. I've got the money to do it. I don't know why I don't. I think your helpers are drinking on the job. Well, could be, or I'm drinking on the job. I'm just like falling asleep on the job. And it's only 10:30. Usually I go, wait, wait. See, you can really start hearing my voice now. I'll start coughing up blood, and I'll be like, this ain't good, guys. Ah! And then all of a sudden, like, something will come out of my throat, and I'll be like, it's aliens. And then you guys won't even believe me. You'll be like, oh, that Brad, he's such a jokester. And I'll be like, help me. Help me. And you'll be like, what in the heck is going on there? And then you'll just hear silence. But then in the background, you'll hear like a gurgling sound, like. And then that'll be like the last time I ever live stream. You'll be like, I wonder what happened to Brad. That was really weird. Oh, gosh. I have such a creative mind. I crack myself up. Random Channel says, have a good evening. I'm going to head out. All right, take care. Thanks for joining us tonight. I got to keep an eye on Helper G here because I think he is going to do something. He's going to do something really kind of weird. I think he just backed all the way down the field for some stupid reason. Let's just hire him. He should be alright. Oh, he's still going. Alright. Savvy, gotta lime your fields. You gotta lime your feet. What in the world? Oops. It looks like he limed this one except for these spots. Oh, he limed it. You're supposed to cultivate your fields first and then lime them. Savvy's such a noob. Okay, where am I going here? Whoa, why is he going so slow? Wait, something ain't right here. Do I need like a front weight on this guy or something? I think I just need to do the repair on it, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. I think you need to remove your Google Plus link. Yeah, didn't they just say that like they're removing that or something? I don't know. Nobody cares about Google Plus. I don't even think Google, well, obviously Google didn't, because they never even really supported it. It was so terrible. And not terrible in a good way, like my YouTube channel. Oh, that's probably why it's going so slow. the silence is deafening. Crap in a handbag. Oh, come on. Close the... Oh my gosh, the steering. Good. Yeah, look at that. 12 miles per hour. See, we would have been done by now if I had just fixed that. No way. Is it it's totally going to fit right through here. Wow. How about that? Like that was just like the perfect. That was like all. That wasn't even me. That was the hired worker. Ah, my eyes! My eyes! He sprayed fertilizer in my eyes. That butt spank. Dude, that would suck to get fertilized in your eyes. I mean, that would suck on a level that would like be incomprehensible to describe in words, only in blood-curdling streams. So you really think I should remove my Google Plus link? Should I go back through like all my 2,000 videos and remove the link from those? There's no way. You couldn't pay me to do that. Well, I guess, you know, you could pay me if you paid enough. All right, what's going on? The heck? You only went through... Oh my gosh. Oh, if only the hired workers were as smart as me. It'll never happen. Yeah, I really actually do feel like I'm starting to get sick. Like my body's starting to like get achy. I don't know, maybe it's my mind. My dad was always like, "Oh, I never get sick. It's just your mind playing tricks on you." My dad was always like, "When I get sick, I just tell my body, don't get sick." And then he supposedly never got sick. Of course, you know, he did, but like, I remember when I had a kidney stone. This is like back in the 90s. I was pretty young. I think it was like the water or something that I was drinking. Like the tap water in our college town was like off the charts bad. Like I had like, I don't even want to go into this kind of different things that I had, I think, because of that water. But anyways, yeah, he was like, "You just have to think your way out of a kidney stone. Just be like, body, you know, you're not going to make kidney stones." Needless to say, some years later, I got another one. Actually, I don't think my dad really said it that way, but when it came to actually getting colds, like the flu, he's like, "I just tell the little flu viruses that you can't get sick in my body. You have to go somewhere else." And supposedly that totally worked for him. We are almost done, guys and gals. I'm not exactly sure where the delineator is here, so I'm just going to kind of move up the line here. All right, so he's going down there. Yeah, he's going to come down. He is going to go pew. And D should be back. Yeah, we'll be done here in just a few minutes. Thank freaking gosh. Well, I really appreciate everybody who has joined me once again for another live stream. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So I always appreciate you guys that stick around, hang out with me, even when my throat is sore and I sound really boring and unenthusiastic about talking. My fields are dark. Golly, that's a long. Ooh, look at Kevin's fields up there. Oh, Kevin still hasn't bought Field 62. I had to go up there and buy it off of, buy it out from under him. That would make him happy. No, I wouldn't do that to Kevin. I'd do that to Savvy though. Because Savvy's always funny when he's happy. Oh, I wanted to go over here. Okay, so that is trees over there. Okay, so that's that farm way up there, huh? Oh yeah, look at that. So he's going to come that way. He's going to turn around, go right back down there. Oh yeah, we will be done. Let's get this guy folded up. Yep. Yay! All right, so he's all ready to. Quick spray off. All right. Let's pull him forward right under here for right now. Spray, 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 spray. Alright. Helper D has completed their task. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Well, again, thank you so much for joining me. Farming Simulator 19 on the Midwest Horizon map version 1.1. Still no idea when there's going to be a new update. Somebody was saying earlier that they actually did contact TXR, and he's like, I haven't had time to work on it, because I guess he's trying to make the map seasons compatible, but I don't know firsthand. But still loving the map, really, really enjoying it, and I do recommend it. So if you go out there, find it. It's not on the mod hub. You do have to go out to, I think it's AmericanEaglesModding.com, and you have to unfortunately sign up for an account. They don't have a direct download link, but totally worth it. But leave a like if you enjoyed hanging out with me. When the video goes live, feel free to leave a comment if you want to watch it again. If you have not done so, please subscribe for this and many more videos. Thank you so much, everybody, for dealing with my terrible voice tonight. Hopefully hopefully it won't get worse. I'm going to knock on wood or particle board. I don't know whatever this desk is made out of. I'm going to knock on it. And hopefully we'll be back very soon with more Farming Simulator or whatever else I decide to share. So thanks again for watching. I am Brad M73. Have a good night, everybody. And bye for now.